Hi, my name is Leisel Sherwood, and I chose to do my presentation on lace. This is number 91 in our swatch kit, and it's called Rachel Knit. Here's a brief history of lace. It is really hard to pinpoint exactly where and when it was invented. There was a lot of lace-like textiles being made, and so it kind of just transitioned over into lace at some point, maybe in the 16th century. Kind of marks the beginning of lace making. The first known city associated with lace making is Venice. They also were the first ones known to have books on lace making patterns. So Venice was kind of a hub for lace making. By the 17th century, lace making was all over Europe. There are two main types of ways to make lace, and we'll go over those in a bit here. So England was also a prominent area for lace making. It had been known for growing flax growing area, and it still is. They grow a lot of flax there. However, about the mid 1500s, the eastern counties of England started making a lot of lace. The agriculture workers didn't make a lot of money, so they supplemented their income with lace work, and this could include the men and boys as well as the women and girls. As it got more popular, the women could make more money making lace, and so they would work 10 or 12 hours a day. And lace schools became really popular in England in the mid 19th century. It wasn't very good conditions for these young girls. They were overcrowded and underventilated. It was very strict. There was no talking allowed. If they were found talking or if they looked away from their work, they were punished by rubbing their noses on the pins or their hands on the pins. They were required to work like 6 or 7 hours a day when they very first started making lace. The linen was used in the threads. It was more durable, but it was more expensive. And it came out of the profits of the lace makers. And so about the early 19th century, cotton thread was introduced, and they started using that more. And here at the bottom, you can see the different styles of lace from the different areas. So they say you could see a piece of lace and know exactly where it was made just by looking at it. So we have the Bedfordshire lace and the Buckinghamshire lace, and they're a little bit different. So with the Industrial Revolution came the invention of the bobbin net machine. Um, the machine made lace making a whole lot faster. It was invented by John Heathcote in 1768. And it took him a while to invent this machine. He had some problems with the patent. Well, the Luddites are anti-machine, and they decided to attack his factory. They came in with torches and burned his factory. It destroyed 37 lace machines. They arrested, I think, 10 different people during this event, and 8 of those men were executed for this crime. They had done about 10,000 euros worth of damage to his machines and factory, and John petitioned the government to repay him. And at first they declined, but eventually they did repay him for his losses. So this is a bobbin lace method. And so the top part, you can see this pillow. Sometimes it's called pillow lace. And the difference is between this and the needle lace making is the multiple threads used. So you can see all those different threads. There's some pins. They hold it in place with pins kind of up at the top as they go. Here's what needle lace looks like. It's made with a single thread, and there's a little bit more flexibility in the shape and size of the piece that you are making. You can make either one nowadays by hand or by machine. It's using loops, knits, or interlocking threads. I'm going to share a few videos with you about making lace. Crazy how fast she can go. So intricate. And there's all those pins holding it in place. And here's a machine. I'm showing the process with the needles. And then here's another type of machine here, the circular machine. And there's kind of that that wheel or spool at the top on the right hand, then that's where the product is coming out. Nowadays, lace is used in different types of apparel. A lot of it is seen in formal dress wear. And here are my references. And I hope you enjoyed my presentation.